So we can finally get to the point now where we can just say it's all Jimmy's fault. It's all Jimmy's fault. And we've now got proof that it's all Jimmy's fault. You know the way, it's... and by the way, I'm not going to be out here saying that Pat Riley is perfect or anything, because Pat Riley is far from it. The man is nowhere close to being perfect. But in this specific scenario, it's Jimmy's fault. If you guys agree, subscribe. We're trying to hit 10.4k by the end of the day, and we are 13 subscribers off. But you've now got Jimmy Butler, according to Brian Windhorst. Butler's obsession with getting to Phoenix is bizarrely admirable. He's torched his relationship with the Heat, hurt the team season. He's also blocked trade options that would be good fits where he could have potentially gotten paid and been on a contender. Yep. He is literally blocking trades. Like, I can't believe that. When I heard that, I'm like, yeah, forget Pat Riley at this stage. And by the way, I genuinely think Pat Riley was initially, and I don't mean now, I mean initially, when this all first started, Pat Riley definitely was partially in the wrong. He made a dumb decision, and I'm not going to say there was malice in it, but he made a dumb decision letting Jimmy play out the season and hoping that he would re-sign them instead of trading him in the summer. But again, there was no indication that Jimmy Butler was demanding to be traded or anything. The only reason Jimmy Butler obviously was demanding to be traded was in December when he heard Phoenix were going to give him there was no Jimmy Butler trade rumblings until Phoenix told him they would give him the 2-year max. So you've now got Jimmy Butler, who at the start of the season was not particularly disgruntled. It's like they were like, I don't even know what was going on, but like Jimmy was apparently saying he was going to play hard in his contract year to get the contract from Miami. And then as soon as he found out Miami weren't looking like they were going to give him the contract and Phoenix were, that was his whole plan. But now it's like, I'm only going to Phoenix because they're going to pay me. But like, if they end up trading KD, they're not going to pay him. First it's he didn't request a trade via his agent. Then it's anywhere but Miami. Then now it's only Phoenix. This guy's hilarious. He's going to end up in Detroit. He can either trade him to the Suns or get some assets back or leave him free agency. The Heat can't trade him to the Suns. That's the problem. Bradley Beal is not an asset. You know, in the trade, not trading KD, not trading Booker, can't trade Beal. The Heat aren't taking Beal. That's literally it. The Heat, Bradley Beal will not waive his no trade clause. I repeat, Bradley Beal will not waive his no trade clause. So it doesn't matter. Like, he will not waive his no trade clause, even to go to Miami. He said he is not waiving his no trade clause. Like, I'll make another video on that, but like, Bradley Beal's just like, I'm not moving my family, I'm staying in Phoenix. Like, that's the thing. When Bradley Beal was in Washington, that's all he used to say. He was like, the reason why I'm not leaving Washington is because, like, my family are happy here, and like, that's kind of my goal. Like, he's someone that doesn't like to move. Simple as that with Bradley Beal. This is not about fit. This is not about free agency. This is not about winning a title. Bradley Beal does not like to move. He is happy. He is happy chilling where he is in Phoenix. Phoenix are trying to make his life miserable. He doesn't care. They're sitting on the bench. He doesn't care. They could probably tell him to go sit at home. He does not care. He's happy making his money, and he is happy living at Phoenix, and the man does not like to move. That is all. If you guys know anything about Beal, that has always been something he's talked about. Back when he was with the Wizards, he was refusing to leave because he didn't want to leave Washington. Now, obviously, he waived the no trade clause to go to Phoenix, and now he's saying the same thing. I don't want to move. So it doesn't matter if it's Miami. It doesn't matter. The Heat aren't going to take Bradley Beal, but two, Bradley Beal's not going to accept the no trade clause. They're going to have to trade KD or Booker. If they give us KD or Booker, we'll give them to him. They're not going to do that. They'll trade him to Memphis for second round picks before they accommodate his wishes. But like, they'll send him literally anywhere. But like, they literally had a deal this close to being done by with the Warriors, as far as I'm aware, and the Jimmy Butler's agent told the Warriors, don't trade for him. He's not going to re-sign, so he's only going to be here for a bit of the season. Like, Jimmy Butler's agent, every time there's a deal ready to be made, the agent is literally calling up these teams and is like, do not trade for him. Like, Jimmy's agent has called I would say he's probably called up all 29 other teams and said, do not trade for Jimmy. He will not stay. And then, like, it's admirable. But, like, he's never going to get paid because Bradley Beal won't waive the no trade clause. There is nothing that Jimmy Butler can do now. Do you want all Jimmy Butler's doing is decreasing the likelihood of Phoenix giving him that contract? Like, the longer this goes on, the more likely it is for Phoenix to say, you know what, we just don't. It's just not worth it anymore. The more this goes on, the more likely it is the Phoenix Suns just say, we don't want to deal with this crap anymore. Do I think that's going to happen? No, because Matt Ishby is an idiot. But the longer this draws on, the more likely it is. And I don't think anyone's going to disagree with that point. So, for me anyway, it's one of those things that he could be really screwing himself. Like, really, 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 really screwing himself. And, look, we can all make dumb decisions. He's already $100 millionaire. But, yeah, it's a tough one. It is a tough one for Miami. It's a tough one for Phoenix, who are probably going to have to trade Kevin Durant. It's literally just that, like, genuinely, it's just a bad situation all around. It's a horrible situation for the Heat. Like, absolutely horrible. And Jimmy Butler is going to come out of this with his reputation destroyed. And again, with what Nico Harrison has done, as I've said, Nico Harrison is making Pat Riley look like Mother Teresa. Like, all Pat Riley is... the reality is, all Pat Riley wants to do is want the player he's paying a max contract to play basketball. Like, that's all. Like, what it all boils down to is Pat Riley would be happy to let Jimmy Butler walk and go wherever he wants at the end of the season. That's the funniest part about this. He would be happy to let Jimmy go literally wherever he wants at the end of the season. He just wants the guy he is paying $50 million to play the sport of basketball. That is all he wants. That's all that this all boils down to. If Jimmy Butler just plays basketball and tries when he's on the court, if he tries, and by the way, Jimmy obviously tried to start the year, but it was just that as soon as the trade rumors came out, he was doing everything he could to like piss everyone off. And then when he took that one-legged three, like in the corner, no one near him, took a dribble and just shot it off one leg like Dirk and missed it. If that had gone in, this whole thing, if that one-legged three had gone in, this whole saga might not be happening. Jimmy might just be half-assing it on the court and no one would really care. But like, obviously that did not happen. But anyway, yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Everyone's tweeting just random things on Twitter now for free agent stuff and trades. But I actually don't think Jimmy Butler gets traded. Anyway, I'll see you guys.